he moves. Because that...
Of Nigel is worth the risk.
Listen down, mate, get down. It's a close one. The predators they don't like confined spaces like this, and that's why the T-Rex are staying back there, I'm sure. I think what we've got to do now is go back to camp.
Day one over, and there's no T-Rex to take home. At least there's no sign of the meteorite either. It can't be far away. The following morning, the camp has some visitors. More creatures in the last throes of their existence.
A glorious sight to wake up to, a big herd of Triceratops. This is a tremendous sight. When the fossils were found, they named these things Triceratops horridus. It means horrid three-horned face. But how could they? They are gorgeous. And big too, 8 tons. And one over there, that's a big male. It's at least 25 feet, 8 meters long. And the good thing for us is there is a lot of them. They're prey animals for T-Rex. I've seen some tracks of the predator over there. Prey and predator attracted to water holes. And what I'm going to try to do is follow the tracks and see if we can find a T-Rex lair.
The footprints are fresh, and it looks like a well-used track. T-Rex are fast movers, reaching 40 miles an hour when they need to. Nigel's hoping these ones aren't too far away.
These tracks are really beginning to tell a story. Look here, depression in the ash, that was a big tail sweep. And there's impressions here from bodies. There was a kerfuffle here, I think. Another tail drag over there. And the tracks are going on. I think we're getting towards the centre of the territory.
What Nigel doesn't realise is he's actually already in the centre of their territory.
Crouch down. Get over there. This is their home. There's bones scattered all over the place. They obviously bring food back here. It's terrific, and that kerfuffle back there, that must have been when the juveniles are fighting over scraps of food or something.
It's dangerous play. T-Rex have huge jaw muscles, giving them a bite 10 times more powerful than a lion's.
And there's males and females here. I presume they're males over there. In the fossil record, T-Rex skeletons, they've been found together. And that's a clue that they associate. They're a real mob, like a gang looking for trouble. They really interact, and I wonder if they hunt in packs. Suddenly, they all started moving this way.
It's one thing to find a T-Rex, but it's another thing to take one home. Fortunately, dinosaurs lay eggs, and they're a lot easier to carry.
I can go and have a look now, see if we can find any eggs or a nesting site.
Amongst the remains of the T-Rex victims littered across the den, Nigel finds what he's looking for. Unfortunately, he's too late.
This is all I can find, empty T-Rex eggshells. They've either been broken into by a predator or more likely they're last season's eggs. And it's so disappointing. If we could have found a fresh T-Rex nest, get the eggs, take them back to Prehistoric Park, that would have been the easiest option for us.
Another day, and he's still no closer to saving a T-Rex. And up above are the first signs that the meteorite is closing in. Streaking across tonight's sky are shooting stars. Huge boulders are plowing into the Earth's atmosphere at 20,000 miles an hour. They are the precursor of something much, much bigger.
Look at this cosmological activity going on here. Those are meteors, nothing to worry about. They burn up in the atmosphere, but they're in the bow wave of the meteorite, and a meteorite, when that comes through, that's going to smack into the Earth, and that's the problem. And, you know, we really have got such little time here, but I'm hoping tomorrow it's going to go better, and we can save a T-Rex or two.
The next day, the pack of T-Rex turn up, looking for trouble. They're after their favorite food, Triceratops.
Charging for the Triceratops, right in the midst of the herd there. And what the T-Rex will do, they'll find the weakest.
A fully grown Triceratops is far from senseless. Their frill is made of solid bone. The younger Triceratops know better than to stand their ground.
I thought I could have been hit by a train.
The baby Triceratops has run the wrong way. The more it struggles, the more trouble it's in as the T-Rex's 13-inch serrated teeth sink deeper and deeper. But help is at hand.
And there's a Triceratops here fighting back the big female T-Rex. The horn's gone right into the upper thigh. And the males have just left her, they've just skedaddled.
So much for the pack. Now the injured female has to make her own kill. It looks like she's spotted her next victim. Another youngster. For Nigel, it's the chance he's been waiting for. He sets up the time portal.
And maybe I have to get 2 dinosaur species for the price of 1. If I can lure the Triceratops through the time portal, come on. And then maybe the T-Rex will follow. Come on. Come on, T-Rex.
Well, that's certainly not a T-Rex.
But weighing in at 3 tons, this young male Triceratops is a great start. It's not long before news spreads that Prehistoric Park's first dinosaur has arrived. The park's vet, Suzanne, heads over to take a look for herself.
Oh, it's a Triceratops! It's a Triceratops! He's done it! Our first dinosaur, but look at him. He's magnificent.
Get back!
Can't keep the ball. It's
Come on,
keen
bring
to
it
move
through.
the newcomer into a secure enclosure as soon as possible.
Well, that's far enough.
Although he was an unexpected arrival, Nigel thinks they've got the perfect place to put him.
Come on, I need to have a look at that. Up you go. Triceratops, our first dinosaur, and we need a good place to keep him. I'm going to call him Theo. I think that's a great name for him. But he needs vegetation to browse on. Bob and I have looked over here, too much grass. So Bob's found the perfect spot down here by the river, and that's where his enclosure is going to be. And I think they're just about to unload him.
Nigel.
Thrilled to bits.
Oh,
Our first dinosaur.
Short notice, or what? I'll forgive you, though, because our new visitor is magnificent, to say the least.
And how's the enclosure?
Well, it's a bit makeshift, but it'll do for the time being.
Yeah, let's have a look. I'll see. I've given him a name as well.
All right.
Theo the Triceratops.
Theo, good name. All right, let him out! Here he comes, here he comes. What? Whoa, 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 whoa. Look at that.
Plenty for him to eat. Well done, Bob. It's great.
All right, lads, come on, get the boats away and the truck out of here.
Really pleased with this habitat for the Triceratops. Grass is no good for dinosaurs. It hadn't evolved when they were around. And a Triceratops is not like a cow. It doesn't graze. What it does, it's a browser, like a black rhinoceros. It needs low shrubs and trees. There's plenty of those for Theo here. And it's got such a beak, it can snap off branches as thick as my arm. So this is going to be great for him to thrive.
For Theo to grow to 8 tons, he'll have to spend most of his life eating. With the park's first dinosaur settled, Nigel turns his attention once again to T-Rex, and the pressure's back on Bob to finish off the enclosure.
I didn't have a clue how to start building a compound for a Tyrannosaurus Rex. I've only ever seen a picture of one in the storybook. But Nigel seems to think that this will do. I mean, there's lots of area for it to run around, and there's lots of shade to get out of the sun. And I built it at the bottom of the hill, so if it wants to, it can stand up there and survey its domain.
The enclosure will have to be finished soon, because Nigel's on his way back to where he left off 65 million years ago. This time, he's promised to return with a T-Rex. It's not just the dinosaurs that will be wiped out by the meteorite hit. Nigel knows that everything he sees around him will be devastated.
What a magnificent place. Pterosaurs swooping overhead. You can hear them calling all of the time. And sweet water. But it's hard to believe this stream will be choked with ash and dust The meteorite is going to hit not too far away, and time is running out. This is my second rescue mission, and I am determined to save some T-Rex for Prehistoric Park.
There are lots of dinosaur tracks to follow, but Nigel's interested in one set in particular.
There's something strange with these tracks. Look, this one here, the toes have been dragged along, and I think it's the female T-Rex that was gored in the stampede. We're pretty close to where the Triceratops stampede was. You can see where she's dragged her toes through the sand. She's injured, and if she's got an injury, she'll be moving pretty slowly. And if we head downstream, follow these tracks, we may be able to catch her up.
The track takes him downriver, where he's hoping to gain ground on the T-Rex. With any luck, her leg injury will make her slower and a little easier to catch.
Listen, her footfall's reverberating around the whole valley. She's up there somewhere. And an animal that weighs 6 tons, they can't walk quietly. And there, that's what she's after. There's a Triceratops corpse, and she can smell that. That's why she's been moving steadfastly along the river. Come, get on the bank. She's there. She don't want us to see her. Starting to move away. Absolutely certain it's the female that was attacked by the Triceratops.
She's been able to track down this free meal despite being on her own and badly injured, because T-Rexes have a superb sense of smell. She's in luck. The Triceratops carcass has become stuck. This is Nigel's chance to get really close to her.
And she must be so hungry. She's desperate for an easy meal. Even though T-Rex is everyone's ultimate monster, you just can't help but feel sorry for her. She's a top predator. I mean, they're so top heavy T-Rex. If she went in this fast flowing water, she'd be flipped over easily, but she's desperate to get at the meat. You just feel so sorry for her. She's desperate to get out there, craning her neck across the water, but she's got no chance.
The T-Rex limps off, leaving Nigel to figure out what to do next.
Keep the camera on them.
Back at Prehistoric Park, Theo, the Triceratops, is displaying some unusual behaviour. Bob has asked vet Suzanne to come and take a look.
What on earth is he doing?
He's been doing it all morning.
What do you think it is?
He just keeps charging at the tree. He's going to have it down in a minute.
Gosh, he's mad. Oh my goodness, look. What? Oh my goodness. The poor thing.
Any ideas?
Look at his frill. It's changed colour. It wasn't like that before. Maybe he's having a huge testosterone surge and he's thinking that that's one of his mates and he's kind of going into breeding season and charging him.
What, do you think he needs a playmate?
I think he's beating up that tree because he thinks it's one of his friends. Look at him. What?
Oh, no, I've just had a very good idea.
Oh, no, what? Tell me.
Eh?
What?
Wait and see.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, thanks for that. Just round the side.
Bob has a plan. He's convinced he can tame even Theo's teenage tantrums. Meanwhile, Nigel has at last come up with a plan of his own.
What we're trying is a technique used by game capture teams for things like antelope. We know the T-Rex is working her way downriver. We've got ahead of her. She won't go over onto this uneven ground. We know she doesn't like going near the water. We've built this palisade of logs, and we're going to funnel her straight towards the time portal and back to the safety of the 21st century. We hope.
The meteorite's getting ever closer. So is the T-Rex. The herd of Ornithomimus are running scared.
And there she is, the T-Rex. That's why they're spooked. And if we're lucky, she'll chase them right through the time portal. We could have a breeding colony of Ornithomimus at Prehistoric Park.
Trapped between the T-Rex and the 21st century, they opt for the portal.
Yep, 1, 2. They are belting through. A whole phalanx of them. Bob is going to get a real surprise. Oh my giddy aunt. Nigel, what are you doing? Suzanne, we've got a bit of a situation here.
One Ornithomimus is slower than the rest.
That was close. She took the Ornithomimus right there. It's just a snack for her. It was a juvenile. Time's running out. We must follow her.
With its catch still uneaten, the hungry T-Rex limps off back the way she came.
And I can't understand, why doesn't she just devour the Ornithomimus? And we just cannot afford to lose her. I do not want to go back to Prehistoric Park empty-handed.
Back at Prehistoric Park, Bob settling in the herd of highly strung Ornithomimus.
Oh, all right. They're still a bit stressed out from the capture. They're just walking round and round the perimeter fence. I suppose they're checking out their new home. But they'll be all right. I'm not going to feed them till tomorrow, though. Just let them settle in a bit.
With that job done, Bob's back to his workshop where his plan for the bad-tempered Triceratops is now in full swing.
Let's go. Right, we don't want that one up there. Okay, go. Come on, lads. We're doing a grand job, but I need this finished this afternoon.
Nigel's still tracking the T-Rex. She's almost on her last legs. Moving so slowly now, Nigel's had a chance to catch up. But where she's going remains a mystery. Nigel is about to find out.
It's been a long climb, but worth it. There's babies there. Even though she's badly injured, the babies need food. That's why she's brought the ornithomimus all the way up here. But paleontologists, they've long suspected that dinosaurs show parental care. And for us, it's fantastic. We can get a whole family of T-Rex back to Prehistoric Park.
But Nigel's optimism is short-lived.
The male really wants that carcass, and the young are hiding. If he sees them, they could be in trouble. I'm sure, like all reptiles, T-Rex can be cannibalistic. She's finished now. The babies, there's no chance for her. Mum, poor little things. Can't see any movement at all here.
Hundreds of miles away, the meteorite has finally entered the Earth's atmosphere at 20,000 miles an hour. The sonic boom it creates is one of the loudest noises the world has ever known. As it strikes the Gulf of Mexico, it causes an explosion 7 billion times more powerful than the Hiroshima bomb. It releases a blast front moving at 100 times the speed of sound. This devastation is just the start. The cloud of ash will soar into the sky and molten rock will start raining down, igniting global wildfires. And as it mushrooms out, it will engulf the entire world in a blanket of darkness. All this is just 3 minutes away. Nigel will have to think fast.
Has anyone got any food? Anything that smells? We need the odour to try to entice the T-Rex babies through the time portal. Just hope we can make it. must work. We've only got seconds left, and they should be curious about the meaty smell of the sandwich. Come on. But they're more likely to lunge at me. Attack me. Come on. You've got to come. We've got to get you back. That's it. Come on. Yes!
The two T-Rex babies are now safely in the observation pen. Suzanne is making sure they're in good health before they're taken to their permanent enclosure.
They still look a bit undernourished, but I'm sure Bob will be able to sort them out. They're eating really well. They're only little, but they're still so powerful, aren't they? They're cool, aren't they?
Prehistoric Park is now home to its first ever dinosaurs. But vet Suzanne is concerned that one of them doesn't seem all that happy about being here.
He really doesn't look very happy, Nigel.
He stares like that. He really doesn't like me. Look, back Suzanne, he's trying to... Trying to shake us up. I mean, Theo, he's got such attitude now, hasn't he?
He's taken such a dislike to you. He doesn't like you at all, does he?
I've seen this before. I hand-reared a fox, and when it got mature, it was a male as well. It started biting and attacking me, and I think that's what's happened. He's just matured, and there's hormones fizzing through his body.
It's too much testosterone. You know, males are endlessly competitive. They always have to win, don't they? You know that.
Bob, what have you done now?
At last, Bob's plan is unveiled.
Look at this contraption. Hey, stop! Hey!
Man, get the gates! This is man's work! Hey, watch out, Theo! We're coming!
Good luck, boys. You need it.
Come on, Theo! Come on! Where are you? Whoa! He charged from over there! He charged from the bamboo! Hey, get back after him!
Bob's contraption is not as daft as it seems. The tyre-padded tractor is a worthy opponent for Theo, giving him something to take his aggression out. It's a tactic gamekeepers use on rhinos.
Okay, Bob! Yeah!
And it looks like it's working. Giving all the boys a chance to let off steam.
Men.
Look at him staring us out! Right, we're getting at him. Well, that's why he's got these breeding colours. This is his first breeding season. Yeah? He'd take on anything. He's taking on us!
That was great fun, exhausting. Well, never thought I'd joust with a Triceratops. But that's what they used to do in the wild. Fossils, look at this. You can see they've got injuries on the frill and on the neck. They obviously had jousting tournaments in nature, certainly keeping our boy occupied. But what I've got to be careful of, he's got to win every time. You can't get too excited with him. I don't want him to injuring himself because he's such a magnificent specimen.
Nigel's dream of having a park full of prehistoric creatures he's saved from extinction is beginning to take shape. The ornithomimimus are getting used to their new home. The Triceratops has calmed down. And the T-Rex babies have been put into their new enclosure.
Fantastic. Well done, Bob.
That wasn't me, it was the lads.
It's
Great,
overkill
Bob.
now when they're tiny, but when they're big, it's perfect enclosure. Fantastic. And have you seen them at all?
Well, that's as I put them in there, they disappeared off the face of the earth.
There's places for them to hide. They're not going to be stressed. And look, there.
Use them some names to identify them.
I've done that.
All right, okay, what?
Matilda for the big female, she's much bigger and stockier. And then Terence, he's a bit puny for the younger male. What do you think, Bob?
Terence and Matilda. Very nice, Nigel.
It's not so bad. It's kind of cute, really, I guess.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, though, they're not going to stay cute for long.
Nigel's right. The T-Rex will double their body weight every year until full size, turning Terence and Matilda into the most ferocious killing machines for 65 million years. Let's hope Prehistoric Park knows what it's letting itself in for. Next time, Nigel sets his sights on a mammoth from the Ice Age. But he's going to have to overcome the cold climate and a hostile reception.
Get these red samples!
Managing the prehistoric creatures Nigel brings back will definitely not be as easy as they first thought.
Close the gate!